to slow down. Open the window of my mind. Never still to slow down. I'm up in the woods. I'm down on my line. I'm listening down the town. I'm lost in the wild. And now I'm all I'm living the city. And I'm down on the California. Says she California. I'm lost in the world. I'm living the city.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from the bank. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Toss to the right side. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Looking to throw, Jackson. Off his back foot, he hucks this one. He's got it deep downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lamar back to throw. Forced out to his right. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught inbounds downfield. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled by Keon White there.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They give it to him again. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He's making a bid for it. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Working on 1st down. Has him on a quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
So 1st down from the 41. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. They gain 11 on that play, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end, and look at that defense fly. No gain on the play. It very much feels like a sack for that defense.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Looking inside the red zone. Ravens get him. Down he goes. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
Second down pass play coming. Short pass brought in. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Go! 60, back track, 60.
3rd down from the gun. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And he's out the clear. He's at midfield. The 30. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Go to him again. And he will not get in. The defense holds. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal?
180.
Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And this is going to end behind the line. A great Good stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Back at beginning the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. Field goal team is out to try to add 3 points to their lead. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing from the gun. Completes this one to Kraft. He takes it down to the 33. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now. Handoff to the back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Putting a receiver in motion. The handoff on 3rd and short. And this is not going to do the job. They won't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Running this one left. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Dax Hill up for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 43-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
On the move, headed right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle, and he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
They're on the 31-yard line.
2 set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Looking in the air here. Escapes out to the left. Kraft has it. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-score game before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them already on their opponent's side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now give left side. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Jackson off the play action. Buying some time right. And he stopped at the 34-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st down throw for Jackson. Flushed out now to his left. He's calling his own number again. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone.
That's another.
One final shot before the half. Escapes the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Bengals do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This one taken in by Pratt. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running for the marker on second. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He gets it forward to show about a yard out of that. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. Caught, nice game left side. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Give now to the running back. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Chased out to his right. Now he takes it.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th. Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like forceps. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 42. The tight end in motion now. On first down, they'll run. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. They send a man in motion.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 16, 72, 18, up. Hey, smash.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to the back.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Lamar back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another carry for him. And they'll find after a few. It's 3rd down.
The tackle man just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught for the first. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
At the 46-yard line.
Play fake, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
It's a gain of 5.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And He's tackled with the first down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to the well again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Lamar now from the gun. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut near the goal line. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They go to him again, and he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
There he goes on the right side. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. He's long gone. Not with a full field ahead of one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Oh, he loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
No luck on a look to his back. And now they face 2nd down.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
give it to him again. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Caught at the 20-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And a massive hit near the goal line and keep him out of the end zone.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
The design run, Jackson keeping it. And the defense wins this round. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
DC, right?
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. Flushed out of the pocket. And oh, he got it. Interception. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Dive play straight ahead. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he can reach that 40. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Here's the one back on the handoff. Has room down the left sideline. Hits the 20. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Rolling left, buying some time. That's complete inside the 35. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. They've got to keep moving quick here. First down, here's Lamar. Headed out right. He can run it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Looking quickly here.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that's incomplete. He had the touchdown, but just couldn't finish off the catch, and a potential 6 points comes off the board.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Jackson now on 3rd. Getting out to his left. Sends this to the end zone. Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Lamar throwing again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against QB extending the play. And after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Well, might as well go for it here, Brock. They're going to try 4th and goal. Jackson yet again. Buys time, rolling right. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Bengals make one of their best plays in the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Baltimore.